Hi guys, and welcome back. In the second episode of Speedrunning to Champion in Mythgard, we're going to go over the next step in the evolution of Mono Red Aggro into Red Orange Aggro. Because we're a little bit more mid-rangey, and going for a little bit more value, we're going to be playing things like Magnetar, so we ended up needing to craft one of those. Other than that, we had all the red cards we needed. We needed to craft some convictions. I wasn't lucky enough to get any. Eager Recruit or two, maybe. The biggest crafts were Dark Passenger and a single parry of the gates, because if you completed your faction missions, you should have at least one of these. And then since we completed our faction mission, we used our orange wild card on a Scion of Pride. And then rounding out the deck list, we have Seal of Exile and a Temptation, Insurance Broker, Recruiter, Conviction. Just a bunch of good red-orange cards. So without much further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get into some games. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about the evolution to budget aggro and its different paths that you can take with that. Don't forget, if you like this content and you wish to see more of it, hit that subscribe button so you know when the next video comes out. Also, I'm streaming on Twitch. My schedule is currently under change, so follow me on Twitch so you know when my next stream is going live. And let's get into some games. Alright, game one. We are against MTK Xeric. Interestingly enough, they have the Smite path while playing yellow, and a higher end yellow at that, so that should be interesting. Let's go ahead and burn and play Eager Recruit. Master of Shadows, interesting. So I guess I'll go ahead and burn one Panic Raider. We'll hold off on playing the second Eager Recruit. We may need double orange in the near future. Let's go ahead and deploy the Panic Raider. Really, I think they should have chosen Impel as their power, but that's just me. That sucks. I really don't like this card. But, oh well. Wings of Abaddon, that's a smart play. So let's go ahead and get our card draw in. And we'll hold off on deploying to the board, just so that way we don't get too caught up in a sweeper. This is most likely a mimic. Interesting that they burned Revelation there. So now that they have a decent creature on the board, we're going to go ahead and deploy and potentially force the sweeper out. This is a control matchup, so let's go ahead and prepare for the grind. Interesting that they were playing Thriving Shade over, over Mimic there. Maybe they're playing both. Wonder Drug is a little unfortunate, but we've been preparing for the grind, so we're in a pretty decent spot. Mind Freak is whatever. We're going to continue to deny our opponent cards. And I think we've committed enough to the board. So we'll go ahead and pass. And this is the great thing about Red Orange, is like it just can generate so much card advantage while being the beatdown, but it's a really, really tough deck to play against. And with all sorts of answers like Scion of Pride and Gika Machini, Gika, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, I got it. Here we go. Here we go. Double Red Carnival. Man, that's the first time I've ever done that. That was pretty sweet. Plus 40 rank points. Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead and get another one. Alright, and it looks like we're up against Teke15. Teke15 is fairly active on the Discord. Already at Mithril 1, so I'm actually going to hold on to the Dark Passenger here. We're going to deploy in this corner because I'd rather get Xerxian Recruiter back, so I'm going to play Xerxian Recruiter on the left. Interesting, you don't often see Mend with Disc as a reanimator, but it's not the worst option, and green-yellow means that this is going to be a grind. So we're going to go ahead and burn the Temptation here. Deploy Recruiter. We hit, which is great. We have the Dark Passenger saved up for their first big threat, along with a Trapezist to put it on. Yep, they go ahead and activate their path, which means that their the 3-drop that gets the creatures back. Wow, brain spaced on that one. Is not going to be able to trade with anything in one hit, so just keep on setting up the board, getting in our chip damage. Focused Frenzy is not a card you see every day. Play Effigy makes a lot of sense. Born Again is a really good discard. Seal of Exile is a great pickup. And to be mana efficient, as well as stack my graveyard for the Misanthropia. We'll play Parry at the Gates. This also sets it up for if the Necrotic card is played in 1 through 4, we're able to trade with the 3-drop and then immediately Dark Passenger without having to use a Trapezist. So interesting thing here is they almost certainly have Misanthropia. Like, you wouldn't make this play without having Misanthropia, in my opinion. So we're going to pump instead of deploying more threats. And we'll go ahead and burn an Eager Recruit and pass the turn. Oh wow, they didn't have it. That's crazy. Like, they're just not doing anything. Also, they ditched the Born Again that we didn't know about, which is, in my opinion, a slight mistake. It's not too relevant, seeing as they already have 6 cards in hand, and they ended up playing 1 to begin with. But just giving your opponent as little as information as possible is pretty key. So, trying to do some quick math here. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 plus 3 is 9. So we're a little off lethal, but we can put them in a pretty precarious position. Oh wait, we have lethal. Alright. And that is that. Okay. Well, that's 2 games, win or lose. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, let you know next time one of my videos drops. And follow me on Twitch if you're interested in more Mythgard content. I'll be streaming about 3 days a week. My schedule's up in the air currently, so make sure you follow me so you know the next time I go live. And we'll see you next time.